Hey everyone, and welcome to our latest Disneyland Paris update. Today we're diving into all the newest construction progress and park news you won't want to miss. If you love keeping up with the magic, hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps us bring you even more Disney fun. Imagineering details continue to bring World of Frozen to life. As you approach the Nordic Crown Tavern, you're welcomed by two beautifully crafted chalets, each one echoing the spirit of Arendelle's royal sisters. On the left, soft mauve and violet shades create a calm, regal atmosphere, a gentle nod to Elsa and her timeless elegance. On the right, warm yellow-green tones glow with Anna's familiar warmth, adding a floral touch that feels instantly inviting. Stepping beyond these chalets, new architectural details begin to unfold. The Nordic-inspired town square rises with its steeply pitched roofs and hand-painted slate, capturing the charm of a traditional Scandinavian village. Across the facades, subtle floral patterns and delicate rose mailing stretch along the moldings, each detail crafted with a careful respect for authentic Scandinavian design. Together, these textures, colors, and shapes guide guests deeper into Arendelle, revealing a land shaped with meticulous attention and imaginative heart. Victorian charm is emerging along the shores of Adventure Bay. Near the West Pavilion, Terrasse Panoramique, Imagineering is shaping a space inspired by early 20th century elegance. A new shelter in front of the pavilion will host meet and greets with Mickey or Minnie in fresh Victorian outfits. Above it, a refined cupola rises, echoing the iconic shapes of Main Street, USA, including the dome of the Liberty Arcade. Decorative trims, scallop details, and chandeliers extend the soft Tuileries Victorian style. The pavilion's green tones blend naturally with the surrounding landscape, creating a smooth, Art Nouveau-inspired transition between nature and architecture. Massive progress is unfolding on the Lion King Land construction site. Our latest aerial views reveal the area in a full-scale, heavy-duty building phase, now the most active zone across the entire resort. The site has entered its early stage, with large excavations, foundation work, and constant movement from heavy machinery. A new crane was installed yesterday, joining excavators, loaders, lifting vehicles, and piling equipment working all at once. Deep foundation work is underway, essential for the future water-based attraction. Earthworks are already well advanced, clearly outlining the land's footprint. On the left, one of the main attraction basins is now visible. Some zones are dug remarkably deep to prepare ride basins, water reservoirs, and key hydraulic systems. Along the edges, the terrain shows early tillage, reinforcing soil stability. In the background, the construction village is fully active, with containers serving as offices, break rooms, and storage. Temporary access roads guide the flow of materials and heavy vehicles. Meanwhile, the Lion King testing area remains operational, and the future Up attraction continues to move forward. Work continues across the Disney Adventure World expansion, with the future Up attraction progressing at the same pace as the Lion King Land. Groundworks are actively underway, shaping the early foundations of the ride. Across the wider expansion zone, many areas are nearing completion. Some landscaping is still missing, especially around Gazebo Garden, while the merchandise kiosks by the lake are receiving their final touches, fresh paint, themed decor, and finishing details. Near the Tangled attraction, the small gazebo is now being installed, with most of its structure already in place and scaffolding surrounding the area. Meanwhile, in World of Frozen, construction is fully complete. A group of cast members in yellow safety vests can already be spotted inside the land, signaling operational preparations. New aerial shots over Disneyland Park reveal both its architectural beauty and the ongoing work shaping its future. In Fantasyland, a major refurbishment is underway on the Pinocchio and Snow White complex, with a large tarp covering the area as crews continue a full roofing overhaul. Over in Discoveryland, The Buzz Lightyear attraction is under refurbishment as well, and the Nautilus Basin currently sits empty. Beyond the park, the view widens to the main guest parking area, now covered by an impressive stretch of photovoltaic shade structures. Disney Village appears just behind the Panorama-Geek balloon, where transformation work continues to reshape the district. Several hotels are also visible, including the iconic Disneyland Hotel standing proudly at the entrance. A closer look at the Fjord kiosk shop reveals one of World of Frozen's most charming, original additions. Near the port area, this location, unique to Disneyland Paris, draws from Norway's national romantic style, with warm wooden facades, steep slate-like roofing, a small spire, and bay windows that echo the rest of Arundel's village architecture. Inside, Imagineering has created a cozy Nordic atmosphere with exposed wooden beams, icy-toned rose mailing, and finely carved trims. Storytelling props fill the space, shelves, crates, bundled goods, even vintage luggage, suggesting a small departure station for travelers heading out across the fjord. Easter eggs hide among the details, from a suitcase labeled B. Whiteman Fine Linens to parcels addressed to places within the Kingdom of Arundel, along with likely nods to the films. Fully enclosed to handle Parisian weather, the Fjord kiosk blends effortlessly into the land's narrative, adding a new layer of authenticity to World of Frozen. The Walt Disney Studios lettering on the ear tower is now almost fully removed, marking a key step toward the new Disney Adventure World identity. With the opening set for 29th March 2026, the updated logo is expected soon to prepare the tower for early preview phases. This rebranding extends resort-wide, from entrance and wayfinding signs to hotel marquees, transportation, maps, and digital tools. A symbolic milestone as Disneyland Paris officially moves into the Disney Adventure World era. Latest progress on the future McDonald's in Disney Village shows the project moving steadily toward completion. The building now appears to be entering its final construction phase, with the interior wood wall cladding likely finished. Outside, groundworks and terrace shaping are progressing at a regular pace, while inside, teams are installing technical equipment and preparing the service areas for the next steps. The new McDonald's remains on track for its planned 2026 opening. Structural work continues at Casa Giulia, the future Italian restaurant in Disney Village. The building is now in an advanced structural phase, with a crane still in use, to complete the reinforced concrete framework before teams shift to interior and exterior construction. Set to open in late 2026, Casa Giulia is steadily taking shape, now roughly 1 year away from welcoming its first guests. The new Disney Village entrance is just days away from opening. The security pavilion now features its roof spires, exterior details, and nearly finished interior, signaling that work is in its final stretch. All screening equipment is already in place, wrapped in protective black film, and ready to be unpacked. Only a few ground sections and lighting fixtures remain before the new entrance officially opens to guests. The future Woody merchandise kiosk is entering its final stretch near Anima-Geek Theater. Inside, crews are applying the last layers of paint, while outside, Woody's clock still awaits the installation of its arms. A newly added Mickey and the Magician poster now decorates the freshly repainted facade. Around the kiosk, new trees and lampposts have been placed, giving the area its final look. With these finishing touches underway, the opening is expected very soon. Finishing touches are nearly complete on the Mickey merchandise kiosk at World Premiere Plaza. The kiosk now sports a refreshed color scheme that blends far better with its surroundings, while new trees and lampposts have been reinstalled to frame the area. The Mickey clock is still missing its hands, but with only minor details left, the opening is expected very soon, likely alongside the HTH FastPass kiosk and the Woody kiosk. A new nighttime update from Disney Adventure World reveals steady progress across the site. Around Raypon's Tangled Spin, 2 fresh construction tarps have been installed. allowing teams to complete painting and facade details on both the entrance and exit kiosks. Near the Tangled Pond, the new dome is now close to completion, with only a small amount of scaffolding remaining for the final decorative touches and paintwork. And tonight, Adventureway shines brightly under the lights, while World of Frozen remains completely dark, a striking contrast as the expansion moves toward its next milestones. Background music is now being tested in Disney Adventure World. This evening, near the Regal View restaurant and lounge, guests could hear the land's new score drifting through the area, so if you pass by Cars Road Trip, listen closely. The 45-minute orchestral soundtrack, composed by Philippe Rombi, adds warmth and emotion to the atmosphere. At night, Disney Adventure World shines even more, with the glow of nearly 20,000 popcorn lights tracing the edges of the expansion buildings, creating a magical first glimpse of the land's ambiance. Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast is nearly ready for its grand return. The attraction's main signage and the Buzz figure have now been reinstalled on the facade. Only a small star-patterned sticker above the direct access entrance still needs to be added. Everything points toward a smooth reopening on December 20th. This follows a full, top-to-bottom renovation of the attraction, including a complete repaint of Star Command's structure, a refurbishment of the 2-meter Buzz statue, and new neon lighting for the towers and radar dishes. The XP-41 space cruisers and Astro Blasters are being entirely replaced, with new dashboards, repainted shells, and improved displays. Lighting, effects, and interactive targets have been upgraded, and several audio-animatronics have also been refreshed. That wraps up today's construction updates and news about Disneyland Paris. If you want to keep up with all the latest progress and announcements, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next update.